What's up, guys? It's Herb Wars here making another video. Today's video is going to be my Xbox original collection. Quick shout out real quick to JStar6720 in my favorite sports video. He asked me what my favorite college team was, and Penn State. I know it's yours too, so we have something else in common besides gaming. Alright, let's get it started here. First game is Turok Evolution. I was a huge fan of the Turok games on the N64. This one's still pretty fun, but I like the ones on the 64 a little bit better. Kingdom Under Fire Heroes. This game was pretty fun, kind of like Untold Legends. Superman and Man of Steel. I liked the game, but it was really hard. I don't think I've ever beat it. Unreal Championship. Absolutely love Unreal's games. Cliffy B's the man. So I love Unreal games. If you own Xboxes, you gotta own Xbox. I mean, you gotta own Halo 1 and Halo 2. This is the collector's edition. I got this when it first came out, but this is the collector's edition. And I remember staying up for Midnight Madness for this. I was the second person at my GameStop to get this. One of my buddies was the first, so that was pretty cool. Alright. Tron, what is it called? Killer App. This game was fun. If you guys remember that show, Judgment Day, it used to be on G4, when G4 actually was for video games. It was my favorite video game show of all time. They were always huge on Tron and that game, so that's what made me get it. Brute Force, this is another pretty much must own if you own an Xbox. Awesome game. Hulk, The Ultimate Destruction, right? Yeah, Ultimate Destruction. This game was extremely awesome. The very first Hulk game that came out was for the movie. That one kinda, I mean, it was alright, but it definitely that one blew it through the, it blew it. Alright, Project Gotham Racing. This game is a typical racer. It started the whole Project Gotham Racing. Number 4 is sweet for 360. Sorry guys, I have a cold. So Batman Begins. This game I actually liked a lot. I beat it 3 different times, because the first time you beat it, you get a couple different suits, and it really wasn't that long a game, so it didn't take long to beat it again. What's this? Ghost Recon. This is I think it might be the first one. I don't know. I mean, these games are fun, but I never beat this game. I wasn't huge on the whole, you know, the whole strategic shooter type of game. Soul Calibur 2. I got this for Xbox, GameCube, and PS2, because each one had their own exclusive character. This one had Spawn, and I love Soul Calibur. So it was a good game. Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. It was pretty much, when it first, before it got this title, it was supposed to be Marvel vs. EA. And the game's fun, but the EA characters, they're kind of corny. Like, I was expecting them to fight, like, you know, EA characters, but I don't know. I mean, and the fighting is okay. It could definitely be better. NBA Street Volume 2, awesome game. I told you guys about this in my other video. Half-Life 2, absolute must own. Advent Horizon, this game's awesome, and at the time it was a pretty big hit, but it definitely deserves a lot of credit, because this is like a game that kind of, you know, gets forgotten now, and I love this game. Had a lot of fun with that game. Herbs, Sims in the City. I played this, but I really didn't play a lot of it, so I can't really tell you guys much. It's just a typical Sims game. Like a Sea of Cain, these games are absolutely awesome. I got the ones for the Dreamcast too, and this game's pretty fun. Goblin Commander, this game was kind of cool. Yeah. I remember when I was like 14 or something, this game came out. It was pretty funny, you know. You would go through the levels, look for the topless chicks, and it's a fun game. It's kind of like a real rip-off of Tony Hawk, but on bikes and all. Tony Hawk 4. Love the Tony Hawk games. This is probably my favorite Time Splitters game and one of my favorite first-person shooters. I absolutely love Time Splitters Future Perfect. This game was awesome. Like, you could bring, like, in multiplayer, you could have like a lot of characters that you could bring in and like fight against if you don't have any friends with you or something, which I absolutely love because sometimes you can't get your friends to come over. So, let's see what else I got here. Sorry guys. Blitz 2002, absolutely love Blitz games. Toxic Grind, this was a another bike game. I got it really cheap, and it actually was a lot of fun. I didn't expect it to be as fun as it was. Sega GT 2002. This came with my Xbox, and it also came with Jet Set Radio Future. This Jet Set Radio Future game was a lot of fun. I remember playing it on my one on the Dreamcast. Crazy Taxi 3. I have 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. 3 was pretty fun. I think it's almost exactly like 1. Maybe not. I can't remember. I haven't played it in a while. Crimson Skies, awesome shooter game with airplanes. Futurama, loved this game. I mean, it wasn't the best platformer, but I love Futurama, so the game was cool to me. Psychonauts, awesome game. Great game. Munch's Odyssey, I mean, you could get this really cheap, and it's another fun game. This game was, in my opinion, underrated, and I had a lot of fun with, was Dr. Muto. Midway put it out, and I like Midway, and this is an awesome game. Destroy All Humans. I had a lot of fun with this game. Spider-Man 2. I mean, Spider-Man 1 was awesome, but this kind of is what started those Spider-Man games as they are now with the free roaming and all. This game was awesome. NCAA Football 2005. It's just pretty much Madden, but college. Bad Boys 2, what is it, Miami Takedown? This game was fun. Me and my friend beat it one night because we were bored. And like, I just got it, I think, for Christmas, so we ended up beating it that night. Knights of the Old Republic, absolute must-have if you're a Star Wars fan. Lego Star Wars, another fun game. But these are my favorite Star Wars games are Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Number 2 is awesome because you start playing as a Jedi, which is sweet. Obi-Wan, another awesome Star Wars game. Mech Assault 1 and 2. These games are a lot of fun, and I wasn't big into mechs, but at the time there were so many different mech games coming out, and like, I haven't really played any, but those were the ones I got and I liked. Namco Museum, it's your just typical same Namco games that they put on every single systems, every one. Capcom Classics, this one was cool because it had Ghost and Goblin, Street Fighter 2, and a bunch of other stuff, Final Fight. Now this was a collection that's worth getting, was Midway Treasures. This came with, the first one had a bunch of different games which were a lot of fun, like Smash TV and stuff. But the second one had Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 on, which you guys know I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so it was awesome for me. And a bunch of other games, Primal Rage and stuff like that. Midway Treasures 3 was awesome because it was all dedicated to all racing games. So like you got your San Francisco Rust games, your Hydro Thunder, and a bunch of other fun games. Like if you have a steering wheel, this is the game to pick up because you got like 8 different games to play. Now we get to some of my favorite Xbox games. Actually, my favorite Xbox games. Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance. Huge Mortal Kombat fan. Love this game. A lot of fun. Then came Deception. This is the collector's edition. I forget what it came with. I have the other stuff. It's in my box. I think it was a Scorpion card or something. But I know it came with this disc. Because they didn't give you a case. So I just made my own case. Put the game in there. And actually, I forgot I had this. Amped. I don't have a case because my friend owed me money. And instead of giving me the money, he gave me Amped. And then Shaolin Monks, an awesome game, a lot of fun. And last, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Hey guys, go. There's my Xbox collection games. My Xbox games for the original Xbox. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. Airboard's out.